Joe Biden, born November 20th, 1942, Scranton, Pennsylvania, U.S. 46th President of the United States 2021 and 47th Vice President of the United States 20917. In the Democratic administration of Pres. Barack Obama, he previously represented Delaware in the U.S. Senate 1973 to 2009. In April 2023, Joe Biden formally announced his bid for re-election as president. In 2024, early life and career in the Senate, Biden, who was raised in Scranton, Pennsylvania, and Newcastle County, Delaware, received a bachelor's degree from the University of Delaware in 1965 and a law degree from Syracuse University in New York in 1968. During this time, he married 1966 Nelia Hunter, and the couple later had 3 children. South Portico of the White House, Washington, D.C. Britannica Quiz, U.S. President's Facts. After graduating from law school, Biden returned to Delaware to work as an attorney before quickly turning to politics, serving on the Newcastle County Council from 1970 to 1972. He was elected to the U.S. Senate in 1972 at the age of 29, becoming the 5th youngest senator in history. About a month later, his wife and infant daughter were killed in a car accident, and his 2 sons were seriously injured, although he contemplated suspending his political career. Biden was persuaded to join the Senate in 1973, and he went on to win re-election 6 times, becoming Delaware's longest-serving senator. In 1977, he married Jill Jacobs, an educator, and they later had a daughter, in addition to his role as U.S. Senator. Biden also was an adjunct professor 1991 to 2008 at the Wilmington, Delaware, branch of the Whittier University School of Law. 2008 Democratic National Convention. 2008 Democratic National Convention. Michelle and Barack Obama couple at left, and Jill and Joe Biden at Invesco Field on the final night of the Democratic National Convention. In Denver, August 28, 2008. As a senator, Biden focused on foreign relations, criminal justice, and drug policy. He served on the Senate's Foreign Relations Committee twice as its chair 2001-03, 2007-09, and on the Committee on the Judiciary, serving as its chair from 1987 to 1995. He was particularly outspoken on issues related to the Kosovo conflict of the late 90s, urging U.S. action against Serbian forces to protect Kosovars against an offensive by Serbian Pres. Slobodan Milosevic. On the Iraq War 2003-11, Biden proposed a partition plan as a way to maintain a united, peaceful Iraq. Biden also was a member of the International Narcotics Control Caucus and was the lead senator in writing the law that established the Office of Drug Czar, a position that oversees the national drug control policy, presidential runs, and vice presidency. Joe and Jill Biden. Joe and Jill Biden, Vice Pres. Joe Biden dancing with his wife, Jill, at the Commander-in-Chief's inaugural ball in the National Building Museum, January 20, 2009. Washington, D.C. Joe Biden. Joe Biden, U.S. Vice Pres. Joe Biden with Center for American Progress President John Podesta, 2009, U.S. Vice Pres. Joe Biden with Indian Prime Minister Manmohan Singh, U.S. Vice Pres. Joe Biden with Indian Prime Minister Manmohan Singh, U.S. Vice Pres. Joe Biden right with his wife. Jill Biden second from right, Indian Prime Minister Manmohan Singh center and his wife. Gurcharan Kaur second from left, and U.S. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton left, 2009. Joe and Jill Biden with Barack and Michelle Obama. Joe and Jill Biden with Barack and Michelle Obama. Jill and Joe Biden couple at left and Barack and Michelle Obama waving to the crowd at the Lincoln Memorial, January 18, 2009, Washington, D.C. Joe Biden and Dick Cheney. Joe Biden and Dick Cheney. Vice President-elect Joe Biden right with outgoing Vice Pres. Dick Cheney, November 2008. Biden pursued the 1988 Democratic presidential nomination, but withdrew after it was revealed that parts of his campaign stump speech had been plagiarized from British Labour Party leader Neil Kinnock without appropriate attribution. His 2008 presidential campaign never gained momentum, and he withdrew from the race after placing fifth in the Iowa Democratic caucus in January of that year. For coverage of the 2008 election, see United States presidential election of 2008. After Barack Obama amassed enough delegates to secure the Democratic presidential nomination, Biden emerged as a frontrunner to be Obama's vice presidential running mate. On August 23, Obama officially announced his selection of Biden as the Democratic Party's vice presidential nominee. And on August 27, Obama and Biden secured the Democratic Party's nomination. On November 4, the Obama-Biden ticket defeated John McCain and his running mate, Sarah Palin, and Biden also easily won re-election to his U.S. Senate seat. He resigned from the Senate post shortly before taking the oath of office as vice president on January 20, 2009. In November 2012, Obama and Biden were re-elected for a second term, defeating the Republican ticket of Mitt Romney and Paul Ryan.